Imagine standing before a towering wooden structure, its thatched roof rising against a backdrop of snow-capped mountains. The air is crisp, carrying whispers of ancient stories from a time when survival dictated innovation. Here, Vikings crafted longhouses, not just for shelter, but as the heart of their community. Longhouses, often exceeding 60 feet in length, were marvels of Viking engineering. Constructed from timber and thatch, they were designed to withstand the harsh Nordic winter, providing warmth and safety for families and livestock alike. Central to the longhouse was the hearth, a vital source of heat and light. Here, families gathered, sharing stories and nurturing bonds, while the smoke spiraled up through an opening in the roof, carrying their laughter into the cold night air. The construction of a longhouse was a communal effort, showcasing the Viking spirit of cooperation. Neighbors contributed labor and resources, forging connections that extended beyond the walls, reinforcing the importance of community in their survival. Each longhouse was not merely a dwelling, but a reflection of its inhabitants. The number of entrances and windows, the layout of rooms, all indicated the family's status and lifestyle, adapting over generations to their needs and the environment. As the seasons changed, so too did the use of longhouses. In summer, they served as gathering places for feasts and celebrations, while in winter, they transformed into cozy sanctuaries against the stormy cold, showcasing the Vikings' adaptability to their environment. Viking longhouses were built to house not only families, but also animals. By integrating livestock into their living space, Vikings maximized warmth and protection, demonstrating their keen understanding of survival in the unforgiving Nordic landscape. The choice of location for a longhouse was critical. Often situated near water sources, these structures provided easy access to essential resources, supporting both daily life and sustenance through fishing and farming. The longhouse also served as a canvas for artistic expression. Intricate carvings adorned the wooden beams, telling tales of gods and heroes, connecting the inhabitants with their rich mythology and cultural identity. Through the lens of history, longhouses revealed the essence of Viking life. They were spaces of resilience, where every beam and thatch represented the strength of a community bound by shared struggles and triumphs. As we delve deeper into the Viking era, we find that their longhouses were designed for more than just survival. They were hubs of innovation and social cohesion. Every aspect, from the communal hearth to the shared living spaces, fostered connections among the people. The craftsmanship involved in building longhouses reflects a profound respect for nature. Vikings utilized local materials and sustainable practices, ensuring that their homes harmonized with the environment rather than imposing upon it. Viking longhouses also played a role in trade and interaction with neighboring communities. Their sturdy construction allowed them to serve as safe havens during travels, facilitating the exchange of goods and ideas across cultural boundaries. These resilient structures survived through centuries, witnessing the ebb and flow of Viking society. Each longhouse stands as a testament to the ingenuity and adaptability of a people dedicated to thriving in their challenging environment. As we reflect on the legacy of Viking longhouses, consider the values they embody: community, cooperation, and the spirit of adaptation. These principles remain relevant, offering lessons in resilience for our own journeys through life. In the echoes of the past, Viking longhouses remind us of our shared humanity and the enduring strength found in community. As you carry these stories with you, may they inspire resilience and innovation in your own life. As you step inside a Viking longhouse, the warmth envelops you. The central hearth crackles softly, casting flickering shadows on the wooden beams that rise above. This simple yet effective design illustrates their understanding of both utility and comfort in the often harsh Scandinavian climate. Utilizing local materials, Vikings crafted these homes from timber, turf, and stones. This choice not only provided insulation, but also blended harmoniously with their natural surroundings. Each element was carefully chosen to ensure sustainability, and resilience against the elements. The structure of the longhouse was typically elongated, allowing for multiple families to reside under one roof. This communal living arrangement fostered strong bonds and collaboration among families, essential for survival during long winters and in times of hardship. Inside, the divisions of space were fluid, with living quarters, cooking areas, and storage zones seamlessly integrated. This design maximized the use of every inch, showcasing the Vikings' ingenuity in adapting to their environment while maintaining comfort and efficiency. Viking longhouses were often adorned with intricate carvings and symbols, reflecting their rich cultural heritage. These details served not just decorative purposes, but also conveyed stories of ancestry, mythology, and the environment surrounding them. The roof of a longhouse was typically thatched with straw or covered with turf, providing excellent insulation. This construction method ensured the interior remained warm during the cold months, exemplifying the Vikings' deep understanding of their environment's needs. In these shared spaces, storytelling played a vital role in community cohesion. As the fire crackled, tales of gods, heroes, and ancestors were shared, passing down wisdom and fostering a sense of belonging among the inhabitants. The communal aspect of longhouse living also extended to practical chores. Tasks like cooking, weaving, and child rearing were often a shared responsibility, allowing for a more efficient and supportive community dynamic, vital for survival in challenging conditions. The layout of the longhouse allowed for easy communication and interaction among families. This design not only promoted a sense of unity, but also ensured that help was readily available, reinforcing the idea that together they were stronger. Ventilation was another key aspect of longhouse design. Carefully placed openings allowed smoke to escape while maintaining warmth, demonstrating the Vikings' innovative spirit in overcoming environmental challenges and enhancing comfort. In times of conflict, these longhouses served as strongholds, providing refuge against outside threats. Their sturdy construction could withstand attacks, illustrating the Vikings' foresight in creating shelters that served multiple purposes. Viking longhouses were also strategically positioned near resources like water and farmland. This planning was crucial for sustainable living, ensuring that communities could thrive and support themselves year-round. The use of communal spaces like the longhouse also reflected the Vikings' spiritual beliefs. Rituals and gatherings often took place here, marking important seasonal changes and community milestones that reinforced cultural identity. As the seasons changed, so did the activities within the longhouse. Winter would see families huddled together, while summer brought a bustling atmosphere with food preservation and crafting, showcasing the adaptability of Viking life throughout the year. The Viking longhouse is a testament to their resilience and community spirit. It reflects how they thrived in a challenging environment, using their ingenuity and cooperation to create a home that was both functional and nurturing. Even today, archaeological discoveries continue to shed light on the craftsmanship of Viking longhouses. Excavations reveal details about their construction techniques, revealing a legacy that endures beyond the sands of time. The longhouse's design principles can be seen in many cultures around the world, showcasing an incredible adaptability. These structures have influenced modern architecture, blending history with contemporary living. While the Vikings are often remembered for their explorations, it is within their settlements and longhouses that their true legacy of resilience lies. These homes tell stories of survival that resonate through time, reminding us of the strength found in community. As you contemplate the significance of these longhouses, consider how their design reflects a fundamental human need for connection and support. The lessons learned from Viking architecture continue to inspire our own living spaces today. The communal aspect of Viking longhouses serves as a reminder that our strength lies in cooperation. In challenging times, the bonds formed within these walls helped communities to not only survive but thrive against the odds. As you reflect on the legacy of the Viking longhouses, consider how they embody the essence of adaptation. This enduring structure teaches us not just about survival, but about living harmoniously within our environments and one another. These ancient homes invite us to ponder the importance of sustainable living. The way Vikings utilized their environment serves as a blueprint for modern practices, encouraging us to rethink our relationship with nature. The rituals performed within the longhouse, from harvest celebrations to rites of passage, connected individuals to their community and history. These practices fostered a sense of belonging that is still vital to our lives today. In essence, Viking longhouses were more than mere shelters. They were centers of life, learning, and love. They remind us that the strongest foundations are built on relationships and shared experiences, transcending time and culture. As you immerse yourself in the stories of the past, take a moment to appreciate the resilience of those who lived within these walls. Their ability to adapt and thrive amidst adversity is a lesson we can all carry forward in our own lives. The enduring legacy of Viking longhouses continues to inspire architects and historians alike. The principles of sustainability and community living offer timeless lessons that resonate in our modern world, urging us to connect with both our heritage and our environment. As you explore the relevance of Viking longhouses, remember that each story they tell is a thread woven into the broader tapestry of human history. These structures embody the enduring spirit of innovation and adaptability that we all share. In the quiet remnants of longhouses, every mark and carving speaks of lives lived fully. They tell us not just of survival, but of laughter, love, and the shared human experience that transcends the ages. As we conclude this journey through the remarkable world of Viking longhouses, let their stories inspire you. Embrace the lessons of resilience, community, and adaptation as you navigate your own path through life. Imagine the crackling warmth of a fire at the center of a longhouse, the scent of wood smoke mingling with the chill of the Nordic air. Each longhouse was an intricate blend of functionality and community, a sanctuary against the harsh elements. These sturdy structures were not merely homes. They were the heartbeat of Viking life, where families gathered for warmth and sustenance. The design of the longhouse itself was a marvel of engineering, built to withstand fierce winds and heavy snowfall. Typically constructed from timber, the longhouses featured a unique thatched roof, which helped insulate the space and channel rain away. This architectural choice reflects a deep understanding of their environment and the necessity of adaptation for survival. Inside, these longhouses were often divided into sections, with spaces designated for both living and livestock. This arrangement not only maximized warmth but also created a communal living environment that reinforced social bonds. The presence of animals within the home provided both companionship and practical benefits, such as warmth during the cold nights. Viking longhouses were often located near water sources and fertile land, enhancing their survival prospects. Proximity to rivers and lakes allowed for fishing and transportation, while the surrounding soil provided opportunities for agriculture. This strategic placement ensured that communities could thrive, cultivating the land and forging connections with neighboring settlements. The construction of these longhouses was a communal effort, showcasing the Viking spirit of cooperation. Neighbors would come together to share resources and labor, fostering a sense of unity. Through this collaboration, not only were homes built, but stronger community ties were also formed, creating a network of support and resilience. The interior decor of a longhouse often reflected the family's status and wealth within the community. Elaborate tapestries and intricately carved wooden furniture adorned the living spaces, telling stories of lineage and achievements. These personal touches not only added warmth to the home, but also served as a celebration of their identity and culture. In the face of adversity, the Vikings showcased remarkable adaptability. During winter months, longhouses provided shelter and warmth, allowing families to endure harsh conditions while continuing their daily lives. This resilience is mirrored in the very structure of the longhouse, designed to withstand the tests of time and nature. The communal aspect of Viking longhouses extended to celebrations and rituals. Festivals held within these walls brought people together, strengthening communal ties and fostering a sense of belonging. During these gatherings, the spirit of togetherness was palpable, as food, music, and stories flowed freely, enriching Viking culture. As you delve deeper into the significance of longhouses, consider their role in Viking governance. Many important decisions were made within these walls, where leaders would convene with community members to discuss matters of importance. The Longhouse served as a venue for democracy in action, where every voice mattered. The legacy of the Viking Longhouse extends beyond its physical structure. It embodies a way of life that prioritizes community and survival. Even today, the principles of cooperation and resilience can be seen in various cultures around the world. The Longhouse stands as a testament to the ingenuity of the Vikings and their profound understanding of communal living. Viking longhouses also symbolized a connection to the land. The choice of materials, often sourced from the surrounding environment, spoke to a deep respect for nature. This relationship with the land instilled a sense of stewardship, as the Vikings worked to preserve their environment to ensure future generations could thrive. Within the longhouses, the Vikings practiced sustainable living, making efficient use of resources. From food preservation techniques to waste management, they demonstrated a remarkable ability to adapt to their surroundings. This sustainable approach not only ensured their survival, but also laid the groundwork for future generations to learn from their practices. In times of scarcity, the communal nature of the longhouse proved invaluable. Sharing resources during lean times was a necessity, fostering a culture of generosity and support. It reinforced the idea that survival was a collective effort, ensuring that no one faced hardship alone. The Longhouse also served as a hub for education, where knowledge was passed down through generations. Elders shared stories and skills with the younger members, ensuring the preservation of culture and tradition. This ongoing exchange of wisdom was crucial for the community's identity and resilience. As a reflection of the Viking spirit, longhouses were often multifunctional. They served as workshops, storage facilities, and even places for religious ceremonies. This versatility highlights the ingenuity of the Vikings in adapting their living spaces to meet various needs, showcasing a remarkable understanding of resourcefulness. Finally, the enduring design of longhouses has left a mark on architecture throughout history. Their influence can be seen in various building styles, evolving into modern interpretations that honor their legacy. This connection to the past serves as a reminder of the enduring qualities that define community and survival. In essence, Viking longhouses are a powerful symbol of how human ingenuity thrives in challenging environments. Each structure represents not just a home, but a testament to resilience, collaboration, and the deep bonds formed through shared experiences. Their legacy continues to inspire wonder and respect for our ancestors. As you reflect on the life within these longhouses, consider how the lessons learned from the Vikings can be applied today. The importance of community, the value of shared resources, and the strength found in collaboration are timeless principles that can guide us through our own challenges. As we continue this exploration of Viking life, consider the different aspects of their society that were influenced by the structure and function of longhouses. From social hierarchies to cultural practices, the longhouse was central to shaping their identity and community dynamics. The longhouse's significance extended to trade, as these structures often served as meeting points for traders and travelers. The exchange of goods and ideas within these walls fostered economic growth and innovation, underscoring the importance of connectivity in Viking culture. Even the location of the longhouse spoke volumes about the Viking way of life. Often strategically placed on elevated ground, they offered protection from potential threats while also providing a commanding view of the surrounding landscape. This strategic positioning reflects the Vikings' keen awareness of their environment. Inside the longhouse, the layout was designed for efficiency, with designated spaces allowing families to maintain order and functionality. This careful consideration of space ensured that daily activities could flow smoothly, making the most of limited resources and enhancing community life. As we delve deeper into daily life within these longhouses, it becomes clear that the Vikings placed a strong emphasis on communal meals. Sharing food not only nourished the body, but also strengthened social bonds, reinforcing ties that were essential for survival in their challenging environment. The stories shared during these meals often included tales of bravery and adventure, creating a rich tapestry of oral history. These narratives serve to inspire and educate, passing down values and lessons essential to Viking identity and culture for generations. Moreover, the longhouses were often adorned with symbols of their beliefs and heritage. Carvings and totems reflected the Vikings' rich mythology, narrating stories of gods and heroes. These representations provided not only aesthetic value, but also a connection to their spiritual world. The sound of laughter and music often filled the air within longhouses, showcasing the vibrant culture of the Vikings. Instruments like the lyre or drums would accompany gatherings, creating an atmosphere of celebration and joy that brought communities together. Viking longhouses also served pivotal roles during times of conflict. They were often places of refuge, where families would seek safety during raids. The thick wooden walls stood as a barrier, providing security and comfort amidst chaos, showcasing the longhouse's dual role as a home and fortress. As the seasons changed, so did the activities within the longhouse. Winter months were spent preparing for the harsh climate, while summer brought opportunities for trade and exploration. This adaptability to seasonal rhythms was essential for the Vikings' survival and prosperity. Viking longhouses also acted as a mirror to the family structure within the community. The arrangement of spaces reflected social roles, with areas designated for men, women, and children. This organization underscored the family's importance in Viking society, where each member played a vital role in sustaining the community. Visiting a Viking longhouse could also be an opportunity for diplomacy. As a focal point for gatherings, it was here that alliances were forged and treaties were discussed. The longhouse thus played a central role in the political landscape of Viking society, facilitating unity and collaboration. Artisans and craftsmen often used the spaces within longhouses to create and store their works. The integration of workshops within living areas not only demonstrated the Vikings' resourcefulness, but also emphasized the importance of craftsmanship in their culture, where every creation told a story. The Viking longhouse also provided a space for healing and care. With the presence of herbal remedies and traditional healing practices, it became a sanctuary for those in need. This aspect highlights the community's commitment to well-being and the interconnectedness of their lives. In times of grief, the longhouse transformed into a place of mourning, where families could gather to honor their lost loved ones. Ceremonies held within these walls allowed for healing through shared remembrance, reinforcing the bonds that united them in life and death. Seasonal festivals often centered around the longhouse, marking important agricultural events and celebrating the changing cycles of life. These communal events reinforced the idea of gratitude for the land and the bounty it provided, further solidifying the connection between the Vikings and their environment. Within the walls of the longhouse, the Vikings nurtured their young through stories and traditions. The next generation learned the values and skills necessary to thrive, ensuring the continuation of their vibrant culture. This transmission of knowledge was as vital as any physical resource. The societal roles within a Viking longhouse were fluid, with responsibilities shifting as needed. Men, women, and children collaborated in various tasks, showcasing an egalitarian spirit that allowed for adaptability. This dynamic approach to community life fostered resilience in the face of challenges. As the seasons waned and a chill set in, the longhouse became a hub of preparation for winter. Families would gather to mend clothing, store food, and ensure that every aspect of their lives was ready for the months ahead, embodying the essence of foresight and care. The longhouse also held the memories of the community. Each scratch and mark on the wooden beams told a story of the family who lived there. These physical reminders of their shared experiences contributed to a strong sense of belonging and identity, echoing through generations. In sharing tales of triumph and hardship, the longhouse became a vessel for the community's collective memory. These stories not only preserved their history, but also served as a source of strength and inspiration, reminding them of their endurance through trials. Each Viking longhouse was a unique representation of its inhabitants, reflecting the personal tastes and values of the families within. From the decorations to the arrangement of everyday objects, these choices revealed much about their identity and lifestyle, celebrating their individuality within a communal framework. The relationship with the land was also evident in the longhouse, where the construction materials were often sourced directly from their surroundings. This not only highlights their deep-rooted connection to nature, but also reflects a sustainable approach to living that can inform modern environmental practices. As we explore further, consider how the Viking longhouse was a living entity, adapting to the needs of its inhabitants over time. Each renovation and rebuild was a response to changing circumstances, embodying the Vikings' spirit of resilience and innovation. The legacy of Viking longhouses reminds us of the importance of community in our own lives. As you ponder this, think about the spaces you inhabit and how they serve your needs, both physically and emotionally. The lessons from the longhouse can guide us towards a more fulfilling existence. As you reflect on the enduring influence of Viking longhouses, consider how their design principles can inform sustainable living today. By honoring resources, building for community, and fostering connections, we can embrace lessons that resonate through time, adapting them to contemporary life. As we conclude this chapter on Viking longhouses, let their stories remind us of our shared humanity. The lessons of resilience, community, and adaptation are timeless, encouraging us to reflect on our own lives and the spaces we create. May we continue to build connections that honor the past while nurturing a better future. As the sun sets over the rugged landscape, imagine the warmth emanating from a Viking longhouse, its structure a testament to survival. Each longhouse stands as a symbol of community, designed not just for shelter but for fostering relationships. These spaces were where families gathered, shared stories, and strengthened their bonds against the harsh northern winters. In this way, longhouses were more than mere buildings. They were the heart of Viking life. Crafted from timber and thatch, the design of longhouses allowed for efficient heating and durability. The central hearth, with its flickering flames, provided warmth and a place for cooking. Each element of the longhouse was intentional, from its elongated shape allowing for multiple families to live together, to the sloped roof that shed snow. Every detail spoke to the Vikings' ingenuity. The arrangement within a longhouse reflected the Vikings' social structure. Space was allocated for livestock, ensuring they could survive the winter alongside their human counterparts. This integration of animals into daily life exemplified a holistic approach to survival, where every living being played a role in sustaining the household through the cold months. As Vikings faced their natural environment, they adapted not only their architecture, but their way of life. The communal nature of longhouses fostered cooperation during the harsh winters, as neighbors banded together to share resources and skills. This spirit of collaboration was essential, as it allowed them to face challenges with resilience and collective strength. The Longhouse also served as a cultural hub where traditions and knowledge were passed down through generations. Storytelling sessions around the hearth illuminated the faces of children and adults alike, connecting them to their ancestors. These stories, woven into the very fabric of Viking life, reinforced values and norms that were vital for their survival and identity. The architecture of longhouses varied across regions, reflecting the local environment and available materials. In coastal areas, longhouses were often built with driftwood, while in forests, sturdy timber was favored. This adaptability highlights the Vikings' profound understanding of their surroundings, allowing them to thrive in diverse landscapes. As centuries passed, the legacy of Viking longhouses endured, influencing architectural styles in subsequent cultures. The principles of communal living and resilience continued to shape homes in Northern Europe. Even today, the idea of building spaces that foster community remains relevant, echoing the lessons learned from Viking ingenuity. In many ways, the longhouses represent more than just survival. They are a manifestation of the Viking spirit. They encapsulate the themes of resilience, adaptation, and community, showing how these early people navigated the complexities of life. Reflect on how these values resonate in your own life and the spaces you inhabit. As we conclude our journey through the Viking Longhouse, let us carry forward the understanding of our shared humanity. Their adaptation to their environment and commitment to community can inspire us to create resilient, supportive spaces in our own lives. Reflect on how, like the Vikings, we can build connections that honor our past while nurturing our future.